My goal here is simple. Funner for everyone.
Hey, Jane, you having fun?
Woo!
Is that legal?
Because around here, funner is a state of mind.
What is going on, Laker fans? Thank you very much for tuning in. Lakers Talk Daily. Got a lot that we got to get into today. Before we do, quick shout out, thank you to our partner, Harris Resort SoCal. Find your funner state of mind with a visit to Harris Resort SoCal, voted best resort in Funner, California. From dining to unwinding, you'll find fun around every corner. Learn more at harrissocal.com. I could speak firsthand. Fantastic property, 2 hours away from downtown Los Angeles. If you're looking for a staycation, don't look any further. Go to Harris Resort SoCal. Oh, Laker fans, where the hell do we start here? Where do we start? Lakers lose to the Sixers yesterday, 113-112. I want to talk about the final possession, and I want to talk about a couple of Darvin Ham's decisions here at these last couple of games that, for me, are very, very questionable and very frustrating to see the Lakers lose these last couple games just because they had real opportunities to win them. First off, let me tell you this. The Lakers are hanging with playoff teams. They hung with the Dallas Mavericks, what was that, on Thursday night. They hung with the Philadelphia 76ers yesterday. Healthy. They got everybody. James Harden's there, Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, Tyrese Maxey. They got their squad. They're a top 3, top 4 team in the Eastern Conference. I'm not personally sold on them as a contender in the East. I think they're in that second tier, but they obviously got superstars on that team. I appreciate that the Lakers, without Austin Reeves, without Lonnie Walker, without Anthony Davis, without Patrick Beverley, they continue to hang with quality teams, both in the West and with the East. The frustration is they have real chances to win these games, and in my opinion, they're not executing towards the end of these games, and that's why they're, stacking up these L's, now 5 games below 500. So, real quick on the final possession yesterday. And then I'm going to kind of bunch in Darvin Ham's decisions towards these late game situations. Final possession yesterday is the Lakers are down by 1. Russ gets a rebound off an Embiid miss, starts going the length of the floor. I'm not going to really argue about Russ. Russ last night had as good as a game as he can have as a Laker. 20 points, 14 rebounds, 11 assists, shot 50% from the field. I don't have too many arguments from Russ. And if people want to say, hey, statistically, you're better taking that ball off the glass and going the other way, do not call a timeout and do not let the other team to, come set. That's fine. You guys, make that case all day long. My problem with the final play last night is I do not like the matchup of Russell Westbrook trying to go one-on-one against Joel Embiid. I do not like that LeBron James does not touch the ball in that final possession. Lakers had a couple timeouts. I'm going to read off one quote here from LeBron James. He said, "It's just frustrating to get into these positions and not be able to come out with a victory. We got the stop, gave ourselves a chance to win, and didn't execute. We're playing good basketball. We're just not winning games." I agree. They didn't execute. I'm not a fan of Russ has got the ball versus a 7'2" Goliath, who is a really good defender, I think an underrated defender, huge wingspan, just a big dude in general, probably 300 pounds. And the guy with the ball on offense, it's not like Russ has the mid-game range of a Kobe Bryant or a DeMar DeRozan or, one of those players. No, Russ is, at best, he's a below-average jump shooter and a below-average three-point shooter. So I wasn't crazy about the possession right out the gate. And then there comes a time where Russ is fumbling the ball. That's when I would have liked Darvin Ham to kind of jump in the situation and say, okay, I got Russ with the ball. I got LeBron on the other side of the floor. I got Joel Embiid trying to guard Russ. And if I'm Philly, I'm taking my chances with Embiid on Russ just to make his shot difficult, whatever he decides to do. And then he fumbles the ball. That's when, if I'm Darvin Ham, I'm saying, okay, this is not going as planned. I know I want to give these guys the confidence. I know I want to let these guys do their thing. I know I don't want these guys to second-guess themselves, which I respect Darvin Ham for that. I think that's why these guys are fighting so hard for Ham. But in that situation, I'm using one of my timeouts. It's not like Russ got the ball went down the court, and there was a huge advantage for the Lakers because it was a smaller guy matched up. Maybe it was Harden matched up on Russ, and we know Harden can't play defense. No, it was a big man who's a really good defender, an offensive player that, you feel a certain way about. I'm not that confident with Russ shooting a jumper or a three or something along those lines. LeBron's on the other side of the floor, and Russ fumbled the ball to kind of start off his play. Now, Russ talked about he got fouled on the play, which, you go look, and somebody has sent me a screenshot. He probably did get fouled. It looked like Embiid grabbed his arm, but the Lakers looked disorganized from the beginning in that play. That's when I want Darvin Ham saying, guys, I get it. I trust all of you. I don't like the way this looks. I'm calling a timeout. What do we got left? 3-4 seconds left? Cool. I'll find a play. I'll run a play that we could take from there. So that late game execution for me, very frustrating from yesterday. And it comes off of the loss on Thursday to the Dallas Mavericks, where the Lakers had a chance to win that game against Luka and the Mavs in regulation, up 3, and the Lakers don't foul. And they don't send a double team at Luka. And Luka's taking a look, gets the ball, he inbounds, he gets it back, and he's like, wait a minute, I got a dude 6-7 inches shorter than me and Dennis Schroeder. I'm going to take him to my spot. I'm going to be at the top of the key where I'm most comfortable taking my threes. I'm about to tie this game up. And he did, and Lakers go into overtime, and we know what happens there. They go into double overtime. So, in one sense, I want to give the Lakers credit for hanging with playoff teams without LeBron or without AD, without Austin Reeves, go down the list. But in another sense, it's very, very frustrating because those were two opportunities where they had a chance to get a win. I'm not telling you you're going to beat Philly, whatever that final shot is. I just want them to walk away with a shot that they say, hey, that's the shot that we wanted. We took the shot that we wanted, that we thought was going to help us win that game. If the shot doesn't fall, the shot doesn't fall. But Lakers looked disorganized, did not get a shot off, and now are 5 games below 500. Okay, before we go any further, a quick message from the Riverside County Sheriff Department.
I'm Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco. Are you satisfied with a job, or are you looking for an exciting career? If you think you have what it takes, I have a tan and green uniform with your name on it. Come and get it.
All right, thank you to our partner, the Riverside County Sheriff Department, who is hiring for 911 dispatchers, deputy sheriff, correctional deputies, and other support services. Apply online today at joinrsd.org. Okay, real quick here, and we'll call it a day on this one. Lakers now in the standings, not good. We're moving the other direction, Laker fans. So this is kind of a one step forward, 2 steps back for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're now 13th place in the Western Conference with this 3-game losing streak. Yes, they're within a couple of games from the number 7 spot, a few more games from the number 6 spot, but you're not moving in the right direction, and you're not helping yourself by not getting W's. At the end of the day, yes, there's a lot of teams in the Western Conference that are average, but you're either winning games to kind of get back in the mix, or you're not helping yourself out. That's where the Lakers sit right now. Laker fans, your comments below. What have you thought of some of the decisions, yesterday's game? Do you want to see Darvin Ham take more control at the end of these games? Your comments below. Appreciate you guys being a part of the show. Please subscribe to the channel, and we'll get back with you guys tomorrow. Thanks, Laker fans.